What's up, YouTube? It's reaction time. This is a special reaction time because that means my internet is fixed, which is huge because I went for about 5 days without internet, which really sucked. It would turn on for like a minute, it's more like an hour, and then it would shut back off again, and I got fed up. So got that fixed, no more problems. Yeah, so I'm ready to pump out some reactions. I've owed this one for a little bit. Shout out to DJ Marshmello, who absolutely destroyed just hit every single video I made and requested this song. So I'm gonna do this one for you, DJ Marshmello. You were persistent, I give you that. So you got it. This is a song called Burned. It's 7:30 in the morning here, so my thoughts might not be well collected, and I'm probably gonna stutter and stammer and not talk well. But who cares? Who cares, right? Just get it done. Got to take advantage of this newfound sparkly internet thing while I can. So straight to it. I found a version of this song from 11/13/2017 from Irving, Plaza. It's a 4K video. Seems like it's a pretty good quality, so I'm gonna go with this one. You know how I want to see it live over the recorded version. That's just better for me, especially with Grace. So really interested. So check it out. I've been kind of digging into Grace's songs, getting my for the songwriting and lyrical breakdown that I promised you guys. So I'm doing my studying for that. But I want a favor out of this one. I want you guys to get this video to 500 likes. Do that, and 100%, I'm going to start putting my nose down. I'm going to get it done and pump it out for you. So you guys do that for me. Get this video to 500 likes, and I'm going to get that songwriting analysis out as quickly as possible. So scratch my back, I scratch yours, and we'll all be happy. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching and hanging in there while I spread the channel out a little bit and kind of add some diversity to it. And I'm going to keep doing that. So some of these are going to get fewer and far between, but give me that 500 likes and I'm going to have that songwriting analysis out for you guys in no time. So yeah, anyway, here we go. Grace VanderWaal, Burned.
This song is called Burned. You tell me that I'm crazy, doing this alone. You don't need to save me. Oh, how I grow. I am capable
Okay. So that song immediately goes to one of my favorites of hers. It had a really like Rolling in the Deep, Adele kind of a feel to it. Kind of had that strong kick push. But I like what the drummer did with the playing on the low toms there to add like that sense of rhythm. And kind of drove that song along a little bit. Yeah, that was good. Structurally, nothing out of left field. Pretty much, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, done. But that's such a classic structure. Why don't you use that? But the dynamics were cool. The loud and soft and quiet transition kind of has a little bit of that '90s grunge, Nirvana kind of a style to it. It's not the feel, but that's the style of it, which is cool because it plays with your emotions a little bit more. Gets you invested because the dynamics, calm you down and then bring you up and then calm you down and then bring you up again. And that kind of stuff is what I like. I think this one fits in with Stray quite well. I wouldn't be surprised if they were written at around the same time. They kind of both have that feel, and where Stray doesn't kind of have that straight driving feel that Burn did in this. I do. In listening to Stray, I wish Stray had that as well, because I think some of these songs could just be really, more rock and roll than jazzy. This one certainly applies to that. Like, I mean, if you had this one in a stadium show with a full band and a classic rock and roll players that would hit the hell out of their instruments, I think this song would be another aspect to the song. It wouldn't necessarily make it better, but I would like to hear it just because rock and roll is my background. That's my base, and I think this song would fit really, really, really well in that vein. Stick a ripping guitar solo in the outro there, and something a little behind it, and let that guitar, the rhythm guitar, just really crunch it out a little bit and bring it home that way. I would like to hear that. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I'd like to hear it. That just kind of hit me in that spot, be going, man, this would be a really great rock song. But that was cool. I like seeing her really dig into the vocal delivery a little bit too. Like there's not that there isn't a personal connection with every song she does, but she let that out a little bit more, which was cool to see. She really kind of let the personality fly when she was singing, and that's what I like about her, especially live, which is why I don't really care for the recorded versions all that much. She's a live performer. I think that's where not most, but that's where, for me, a lot of the charm comes from, is somebody that I'd rather watch a live performance than than their recorded version. And that doesn't always happen with me. I'm not usually someone who prefers live performances, but in Grace VanderWaal's case, I do. The recordings lose something for me, so if I see something like this, I get way into it more than I would otherwise. But yeah, I like this one a lot. Thank you, DJ Marshmallow, for the recommendation. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to it, but it was well worth the wait, I hope. You guys rock. Thanks so much. Yeah, this one's going in my playlist. I'm gonna find it out. I'm interested to hear the recorded version, and because obviously that's what's gonna end up in my playlist. So I'm curious to what that one sounds like, and how much if there's gonna be any differences and whatnot. But thank you guys. Like and subscribe. I got some more coming up now that I got my internet back. This evening I'm gonna sit back down and get some more done. So yeah, be looking for a lot more videos in the near future. And in the meantime, crush that like button, destroy that subscribe button. Let's grow the channel, and we'll keep making videos. So thanks a lot. We'll see you guys later.